Back here in Billings, a familiar face over 2 decades at the Billings Public Library, children's librarian Cindy Patterson is turning the page to start a new chapter in her life. Q2's Jenny Fick sat down with a longtime librarian for one last story time.
So when did you know what you wanted to be when you grew up?
I actually knew in kindergarten. Can you believe that? I was born and raised in Great Falls, and I went to Longfellow Elementary School. And there was a librarian named Grace Anderson, and the first book I ever checked out was The 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubbins by Dr. Seuss, and I read it over and over and over and knew that books were magical.
A fixture at the Billings Public Library, Cindy Patterson has shared that magic with generations of readers. We dug into Q2's archives to find video of Patterson in her time at the Parmley Billings Library.
I am retiring. I am the longest running children's librarian at Billings Public Library. I've been here 26 years.
She's an advocate for reading activities of any kind, but there is a special spot in her heart held for story time.
I estimate that I've done over 4,000 story time because it's actually a 36-year career.
Over the years, she has watched the world of words change around her.
So you have to remember I am old and retiring, so I was a librarian back in the days of this weird thing called the card catalog, and we automated, and that has been exciting. But it's also been exciting to see the evolution of ebooks, and I have to give a plug for our library's databases.
One thing will never change.
Being read to is the single most important thing you can do for your child, starting before they're born. Read to your baby bump. Read when they're newborn. Read when they're 6 months old. Read, read, read.
Patterson led a career of teaching the joy of reading, participating in literacy groups, and even inspiring future librarians.
Oh, you could not work in a better place. If I had to describe my career in one word, it would be blessed. Even the old library was amazing because it was full of books. And the new library is amazing because it's new and it's bright and it's modern. You get to see kids every single day that smile at you and they're excited to come to story time.
For Patterson, reading brought a lifelong career and countless smiles to the generations who met her.
When you're reading, opens up a whole new world.
In Billings, Jenny Fick, MTN News.
And Cindy looks forward to traveling with her husband and spending time with her children and grandchildren. If Cindy read to you or your children, there will be an open house today from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the community room at the Billings Public Library.